Hi everyone, welcome to my channel, Scrappy Lolly Paper Company. It's Tag Tuesday. It's super late Tag Tuesday. I'm so late getting this post out tonight. I had to re-record this a couple of times. I don't know what the issue was. Plus I had to wait till after work, make the video, and then do the editing all by this time. So I'm really sorry. But I missed the last couple of Tag Tuesdays and I really like participating. So I'm going to put in my late entry and try to get my act together better for next week. So it started out tonight that I wanted to try this jelly plate. I never use it. I've had it for a while. I don't think I'm very good at it. I don't understand it completely. So I put it away and I don't use it. So it's small. So it doesn't do a full-size paper, and it wasn't until today I thought to myself, well, it's big enough to do tags because I wanted to do Tag Tuesday also, but I really have been trying to practice with this jelly plate just today. So anyway, I have these index cards. They're really old, have a big set of them, and I thought they would make cute tags. So I thought all of those things together, let's try the jelly plate on these small little canvases and see what we can come up with. So I'm practicing here. The red ones didn't come out so great. It was too much paint. And so the second generation kind of came out a little bit better. But so here I'm just trying to use less paint. I'm trying to wait for the stamp to dry before I put on the paint because I don't have the patience to do that too much. But so these came out cute. I like the yellow and green. I like the blue ones that came out. So, I mean, it just takes practice, right? And I just don't practice with it. Sometimes I just paint directly on paper. So in my mind, it's like, what can the jelly plate do for me that I can't just paint directly on paper? Which, you know, you can do a lot of layers on there. So, so that's on me. I'm just trying to learn it, practice with it. And this is what I came up with tonight. I did do some on paper. So they're smaller. I don't know what this is. It's like maybe not a 4x6, but something small like that. So these are my two favorites and I'm going to use those. And, that's going to be my base for Tag Tuesday. So, I like the yellow and the green. And to me, it kind of looks like old plaster on a wall that's like peeled or something like that. So I'm going to start layering. Even though the gel print came out really pretty and it has all the layers there, now I want to put some dark touches on here just to kind of anchor it, and then I'll just start building my layers on each tag. So these are rub-ons. I bought them at Dollar Tree, and I'm just, that area right there is just bits and pieces that have stuck or torn, things like that, but I'm putting them in there just to add the little bit of dark color on there. And again, just another layer here. So, and it stuck really well to my glass plate because I rested my hand there. And so a whole section came off there. So sad about that. But my glass plate looks great. So let's see. Now I'm going to kind of do the corners there. The one with the tab, I'm not, of course I can't round that one, and the little tab is already rounded. And then I'll ink the edges of the card. And so it's cute just like it is already, right? The colors came out pretty from the gel print. You could poke the hole at the top and put the ribbon in it and you could be done with it. But, you know, just wanted to see where my imagination takes me tonight with just what I have on hand. Let's just try it. And, you know, I have things that I have put away that I don't want to use, and you know, what's the use in that? So lately in my projects, I've been trying to just go through my totes, pull out what I have to make tags with. You know, have recipe cards and, oh my goodness, little coin envelopes and different kinds of tags and made out of different materials. And so I just want to start using those things up. And so this is just a little piece of, I guess it's like burlap, just a really like Otherwise, if it has another kind of name, you can let me know, but that's what it feels like, burlap. And so I frayed the edges, and I don't know what that trim is called. It was just a cute little trim that I picked up somewhere, and I honestly don't even remember where, but you could also do that same step with thread or yarn or something like that. You just wrap it around your hand until you wind it up as thick as you want it, and then glue it down, and then you can put your focal point on top of that, and it just gives it a little bit of interest there. Something, I mean, it just looks pretty in the background. So these are Dollar Tree stickers. My quote is going to be about spring, and even though it looks more of a rusty color, I think it turned out pretty with the green and yellow. So I had bright colors, springy butterflies, but it didn't work with it. So you know how I like to take my white cardboard and make the backgrounds for my letters or my quotes. So that's what I did there with part of my quote. And if you put the edge of a strip of cardboard or cardstock in your crocodile, it makes a cute little decorative edge on the ends there. So I did that with the white cardboard and the quote. And the quote was a big sticker, and I didn't want to just stick a big sticker on there and go, so I cut it into strips and then put it on that cardboard. And here behind the butterfly, there's kind of a vacant spot I wanted to fill in, so those are wood buttons, and I put a little chipboard flower right in the middle of it to just give it a little bit of that color from the yellow from the sunflowers, kind of draw it up a little bit. So your eye goes around the card. You can see the yellow there, up in the tag, the little tin, and so around the card, all of it kind of flows. This lace I bought at Dollar Tree as well, and it looked kind of plain. When I put it on there like we normally put our ribbon on a tag, the hole was really big, and I didn't like how so much of the hole showed, which is why I untied it, moved the other piece of lace down a little bit, and glued it. And so what I'm doing here is inking up a little chipboard butterfly, and I'm just going to add that there because now I don't have my knot the way I liked it. And so I'm going to add this little butterfly on there after I ink up the wings. And that's it. Just some rub-ons that I bought at Dollar Tree. The sticker I've had forever. Not even sure where I bought it. I want to say Dollar Tree, but it's been years that I've had them. So there's the first tag. I still love the green and the colors and the yellow. I just love it. So, all right, we're going to do tag 2, and we're going to do it just the same way. And we're going to start out here upside down. So this one has rounded corners at the bottom. So I wanted the tab to be at the top, like the other one. So finally it dawns on me. And so anyway, I end up finally getting it turned around and going the right direction here. So and so it takes me a little time here to figure out where I want the hole. And after all that, it still comes out really close to the edge. So that was a lot of fussing for nothing. So then I'm going to put the same lace here. I'm going to make the tags with the same elements, basically identical, maybe with just a little bit of difference. So we're going to start here with the rub-ons, and again with our little piece of burlap. And you could put your focal point just right on the burlap. And I did think about that, but then I came across this while I was looking through things, and I thought, well, let me just try that. So again, you just wind it up however big a space you want to cover, and then glue it down, which is a little bit difficult. Use a stick or something like that so you're not trying to press on it, because there's nothing there but that trim, and so you don't want to burn yourself. So in the end, it does show. So you think you're going to cover it in, but in the final pictures, you'll see how that trim shines through and gives it a little bit of color and a little anchor there to put your focal point on. These are not stickers. It was a long strip of trim. I've had it for a long time. A flea market one time I bought a big box of stickers and scrapbooking type things, and I think that's where these came from. So on the other side of the butterflies, we need something. So there's a whole end of the card there that doesn't have anything. So we're going to start with those sunflowers and just put that yellow color there. And then I cut off one of the little sunflowers and I'm going to curl it so that it stays raised up from the card and it's not flat. So now we've got texture and more color. And so the yellow, again, when you have a color in at least 3 places, then it carries your eye around the card. So you want to bring all your colors together to show the unity there with the yellow and the greens, even the browns. There's brown now in the card because we have the rub-ons and they have brown in them. So we have all our colors all throughout the card. So, and here I've got to ink the edges, which would have been much easier had I done it in the beginning. So, but it's really late and I'm late getting this done after work and then trying to make the video. And then I wasn't going to do it, but I've missed the last 2 Tag Tuesdays and I really like participating. It's really a lot of fun and it's so much fun to watch everybody else's videos as well. And of course, Sheree, she's the hostess and you need to go and check out her videos for not just Tag Tuesday, but all of her work. She does junk journals and tags and you name it. And so you want to go over there and watch her videos as well. So anyway, so here I am late and I'm always running late, but tonight it's really late and now I've had to re-record this a couple of times and editing just is hard. I was like, I can make the video and if I didn't have to edit, it would be a lot funner, but I'm sure everybody feels the same way. So here I didn't have a small little butterfly, but I tried to find one that was a little bit smaller than the first one I put down, but I still think it came out really cute. I almost like it better than having the small butterfly we had on the first one, but they look really pretty. I'm just tickled with these cards and the colors are just fascinating me because I kind of just went through a blue and yellow phase, and but this green and yellow I really like. And it was a lot of fun to do the gel print with all these cards. You know, I don't know why it never dawned on me before that I could just put it directly on the tags. I've gel printed before and then glued the paper onto a tag, things like that. So it was like my voila moment today. I don't know, just to use the tags themselves on there. So that's what I did. And I'll do some more practice. I'm going to leave it out, practice with it. Layering the paints and trying to figure that part out is been a little bit rough. Like I said, I don't understand it completely, but I did try to stamp and then layer paint over that. And of course, yes, you know, like I said, I definitely need to let the ink dry. So, but anyway, here's our 2 cards here. They're all finished. I'm just going to glue on the last butterfly. Make sure you go to Sheree's channel. Check out her channel. It has the link to all of the participants in there.